It says you've been bought with a price. That means you're not for sale, you're purchased. You've been bought with a price, and you're not your own. Your life is not your own. If my life is not my own, then why do I internalize all these things? Because it's always come natural to me, because it was part of my life growing up. But look, I got to put on new life. I got to put off the old man. I got to put on the new man. I got to say goodbye to this thing and call it dead, so this new thing, life in Christ, can live. Be careful with saying, well, that'll take time, brother, because 5 years later you'll be saying the same thing. It'll take as much time as it takes for you to really see it and believe it and start giving yourself to it. Because I'm telling you, grace will meet faith every time. Well, brother, God's doing a work in me 10 years later. Well, He's working in me. And you still got the same things. You got to make sure you don't do that. Well, we're all processing, brother. Stop. I know what you're trying to say, but stop. Just go be with Him and believe the truth and thank Him that He's doing a work in you and you're being changed because you're willing. And tell Him you're done being hurt over things. God, I didn't have any ability to break your heart. I couldn't change who you were. I don't want things to change who I am. The reason you're changing me is because I couldn't change you. Let me have that influence through my life. Ain't that something? Woohoo! Man has never changed God for generations. Man has forsaken Him. They've written books about Him that aren't even close to the truth. We've preached things, we've said things, we've cursed Him, we've blamed Him, we've judged Him. Men have done a lot of things to God. And the last I checked in with Him, He is the same loving, merciful, kind, secure, powerful rock He's always been. And He has never let men change who He is. That's why He has the power to change who they are. Yeah. You gotta love that about Him. So if that's the truth about God, I probably shouldn't live like this. Did you ever hear the old theology that used to be around? It's still around in circles. They're like, well, you got to get up there and get into the Lord and get filled up, because life will drain you and life will suck it out of you, man. And you got to have your fill. You got to get filled up. And it's like we fill, leak. You're supposed to leak on people, not through cracks. And you don't leak and go dry. The leaking is supposed to be an overflow. Your head's anointed, your cup's running over. Nobody should be drinking out of your cup or you're going dry. Do I look like I'm going dry to you? No one's drinking out of my cup. You're playing in my saucer at best. At best. You're just splashing in my saucer. Nobody, you couldn't even get to the rim of my cup, because my cup runneth over. You get it? Spirituality is measured by overflow, not the fullness of the cup. The cup's supposed to be overflowing. So did you ever hear that theology? How people will come to me, they still do it.